Welcome to Fomo Consulting for your daily AMC stock analysis video on Tuesday, August 17th. Ladies and gentlemen, it was another fantastic day for AMC stock, and as always, the apes are winning, the diamond hands are winning, most importantly, retail investors winning. So if you find this video informative and entertaining, please like, share, certainly comment, and most importantly, subscribe. It's a newer channel, and I'd appreciate the support. Let's get into the video. Thank you to each and every one of you who have supported me along the way. It means the absolute world to me. Thank you very, very much. Start with a quote. If there is a future, let it be green. Enough said, right? And by special request, VR, hello. What wasn't green today was the broader market. As you can see, just a bad day on the broader market. Heavy selling pressure in the futures and obviously pre-market. Opening bell, just a heavy sell-off. AMC certainly felt the effects of that really the second half of the trading day, but overall certainly outperformed the broader market. S&P was down 31, Dow down 279, NASDAQ down 137, and the Russell we are associated with was down 31. Overall, if you do not believe there's a concern around COVID Delta, all you have to do is look at that chart. Healthcare and medical services devices were the only thing green today. And what caused the major sell-off overall was the fact that retail sales dropped 1.1% from July to June. E-commerce platforms posted a 3.1% drop in monthly sales. Building materials fell off. Auto sales fell off. Gas and retail and auto sales were down almost 1%. So overall, just a pullback in the broader market, obviously due to this new data that came out around consumer spending. I'm not sure tomorrow the broader market will recover. It just really depends. The situation in Afghanistan, sadly, may have an effect over the coming days. We'll see what happens. But overall, certainly AMC outperformed the broader market. Crypto, obviously crypto having a bit of a pullback, nothing terrible across the board, 2 to 5% generally on average, but pretty much all the major coins are all down today. We'll see how the rest of the week plays out. Typically they make their big run on the weekend, but hopefully they can hold strong through the remainder of the week. Well done to the German apes. You certainly had a day similar to AMC on the American exchange. 31.20 euros, up 2.56%. Certainly very positive and a much needed trend reversal because you have been red several days in a row. So looking at the options data, you can certainly see where we currently are. There's a lot of open interest really on the call side, about 15,000 on either side straddling that yellow line. 40 has an exceptional amount of open interest, over almost 36,000 in open interest. At the $35 strike level that are already in the money, you've got 23,000. And then on the put side, you've got a pretty heavy concentration right around the $30 level, as you can see. Not sure they're going to press us down there this week. And on the upside again at the $40 strike, you can see strangely on the put side, there's about close to 11,000 in open interest right at the $40 strike level. So overall, we'll see how the week plays out, but options always drive AMC certainly, and this will kind of tighten up as the week goes on, no doubt. So let's look at IWM. You can certainly see the heavy selling pressure along with the Russell 2000 chart below. Right from the opening bell, found its bottom around midday, and then started a V-shaped recovery throughout the second half of the trading day. Without a doubt, AMC felt the effects of that pretty much, let's just call it mid-morning, about an hour and a half into the trading day. But AMC, as you can see, outperformed the broader market for about the first hour and a half or so, as you can see, and then certainly felt the effects of that. Found a downward trend, found its bottom at exactly the same time, about 1 p.m., give or take, with the Russell 2000, and then found its way on a V-shaped recovery back up. We did get below VWAP at that point, and we never really recovered. However, we still had a fantastic day. Closed at 37.16, up $1.47 or 4.12%, up a few pennies after hours. But overall, a fantastic day. Certainly outperformed the broader market. And as you can see, we pretty well outperformed right from the opening bell at the heavy selling pressure of the Russell going down. We were going up, but about 10:30, 10:45, I guess the Fomo buying, the buying pressure pretty well dried up, and then we kind of followed the broader trend down, found our bottom at about 1 p.m. for a V-shaped recovery. Overall, fantastic day, but looking at the 5-day, 5-minute chart, you can certainly see an upward pattern without a doubt, but this will kind of hopefully put it in perspective. So about a week or so ago, we were around that $30 range, right? And then we started slowly stair-stepping our way back up at $31, again at $32, tested $33, tested $34, broke above that, tried to make somewhat of a retest at that level, retested at 35, we broke above that, retest back to 36, we broke that, and we are now trying to get above 37. So you can see the stair-stepping, retesting, we are bouncing, which shows a lot of buying pressure, a lot of heavy support at those levels. I expect nothing less for the second half of the trading week. But if you look, there has been a trend over the last couple of weeks where you've got an upward trend first half of the week, and then they try to short it down, obviously, for the options contracts. Hopefully we can hold better than last week, as you can see. Only time will tell, right? So looking at the bigger picture again, 2-hour chart, the most critical level of resistance in my opinion right now is 37.50. We fought very, very hard. You can see where once we broke below it back in, let's call it mid-July, we've made a couple runs to get above it. We've been forced back down below it. We've made a few other runs, been rejected, as you can see, but we need to break that 37.50. We got above it today, and then we're promptly rejected back down. So really, that's the next hurdle to face. That is the next challenge to meet. And holding, without a doubt, that $35 level, we are now in a new channel. Hopefully, we can do that going forward. MACD certainly looks very bullish. We hopefully don't get overbought too awful soon, but the RSI, obviously, see, bounced off of 70 downwards. Hopefully, we can maintain the heavy selling pressure without getting completely overbought, where it helps us, helps them shoot us back down. So let's look at the daily chart, bigger picture. You can certainly see where that $30 level of support has been exceptionally important of holding. We have bounced off of it twice, most recently, and we've been on an uptrend ever since. But holding that $35 level now is absolutely key. As you can see, it has been support and resistance in the past. Our new challenge is obviously to break that 37.50 and climb back into a channel above 40. Right now, we are trading in that 35 to 40 channel. We'll see if we can hold it. Overall, you can see where we've wicked up and gotten rejected on multiple occasions. We got up around 37.50 again, got knocked back down. The third time, hopefully, will be the charm. The same exact occurrence happened back a few months ago with the $14 level of resistance. The third time was the charm. Overall, you can see the MACD and the RSI are certainly looking good. The MACD just started a bullish crossover. Been waiting for that for several weeks now. And currently the RSI is right exactly neutral with a lot of room to run. So the chart is actually looking fantastic. And even better as a bonus, guess who's back? You can see the green line is about to cross over the red, which would indicate a trend reversal on the short term. Hopefully we can get it to cross the red and again the blue, and that will begin a bear or a bull run. Speaking of needing a bull run, GME had a very similar day today to AMC. Obviously had a lot of buying pressure opening bell, found its peak around mid-morning, and then pretty much bled off and then consolidated second half of the trading day. So overall, GME's chart almost looks identical nearly to AMC's, which again just shows that the broader market had a massive effect pretty much market-wide. And if you were involved in this play, congratulations. VRPX rocketed up pretty much at the opening bell, and they ran pre-market obviously over 400% in one day, and that's a heck of a day. So let's look at the Ortex data. As you can see, 44.38 is the average of the short positions. That's increasing each and every day. And as you can see, the short interest trend has not changed. The shorting keeps happening. The interest keeps climbing as an overall trend. And I believe at some point soon, the price will meet those levels. And I'll show you that over the next couple of days. So let's look at the Ortex data. Obviously, shares on loan still hovering around that 110 million, which is very, very important. Cost to borrow about 1.5%. Utilization about 91, 92%. We need to get above 95. Borrowed shares today a little over 3 million. Return shares 6.8. Again, T2 settlement. So overall, those would have been Friday. 18.1% short interest, as you can see. Total volume look very good today at 86 million. The institutional ownership and retail ownership, as you can see in the middle of the screen, 64.5 is retail, and there has been a massive new wave of institutional buyers on the 13F filings. We are currently at 503 total. When I first started covering this, at least on YouTube, we were about 325. So it has increased substantially, specifically on the long only. Looking at the overall options data, you can see 716,000 in total volume, 2.2 to 1 call versus put ratio, certainly very bullish. And that volume is actually increasing, which is very, very good to see. Some decent sized trades. Obviously, you can see August 20th, $100 strike call, probably hedging $32 put August 27th. But overall, just the options volume certainly very, very bullish and continues to be so. Let's close with a quote. Green is the prime color of the world, and that from which its loveliness arises. There's nothing more lovely than a few green days in AMC stock and anything else you're invested in, right? Heals all that ails you. So I hope you found this video informative and entertaining. And if you did, please like, share, certainly comment, and most importantly, subscribe. It's a newer channel. Appreciate the support. But overall, I hope your life is full of green candles. And thank you as all for your support and watching. Take care.